So here I am in Cleveland, Ohio at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Can't wait to take in everything they have on display here. As soon as I get done here, I'm heading straight over to Angelo's for some wine. And one last thing, I gotta find a Polish boy. What the heck is a Polish boy? Well, we're gonna find out. And you know Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks! So let's go see what they're pouring for us today.
My current destination is Cleveland, Ohio, a city on the precipice of Lake Erie, a city with deep roots, and a destination for one of the most powerful cultural forces the world has ever known. This is where a truly unique and historic story lives. This isn't just about a city, it's about the sound of a generation. In the mid-1980s, after a long search that spanned cities like Memphis and Detroit, Cleveland was chosen as the permanent, undeniable home for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why Cleveland? The answer echoes back to the 1950s, to disc jockey Alan Freed, the man often credited with coining the term rock and roll and hosting the very first major rock concert, the Moondog Coronation Ball. You feel that history the moment you stand before it. A dramatic glass pyramid, a beacon of music jutting out from a 162-foot tower, the architectural vision of I Am Pei, dedicated in 1995. It's a shrine, a cathedral to the genre that broke barriers and redefined culture. Walking inside, you're enveloped by the echoes of greatness. The hall is a living document of evolution. From the early inductees like Elvis Presley, the king himself, to the foundational pioneers, it's where you can trace the line from the blues of Muddy Waters to the early hip-hop stories of roots, rhymes, and rage, and the revolutionary styles of rock style exhibits. Every floor is a new chapter. Down below, you find the list of the songs that shaped rock and roll, an ongoing and expanding library of more than 600 tracks from the 1920s to the new millennium. Each song a marker, a moment in time, showing how different genres collided and fused. And then you stand among the artifacts, the guitars, the handwritten lyrics, the iconic stage outfits, tangible connections to the legends. To see John Lennon's memorabilia, to witness the impact of U2 or The Clash, it's not just looking at history, it's feeling the sheer raw power of the music that changed everything. A pilgrimage complete, the foundation is set, but the journey across Cleveland is just beginning.
So I'm here at Angelo's Winery just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. It's about a 30-minute drive from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I got to note before I go into this wine in particular that I did start off with the Rosé sparkling wine, their estate sparkling, and it was beautiful. It was really nice. It was a perfect match for this wonderful summer day out here at Angelo's. Right now I'm working my way through their white wines. This is the 2023 Bianco. Now, the 2023 Bianco is actually an unoaked Chardonnay. So let's see how it is on the nose. Now, there might be a little bit of petrol left over from the Riesling that I tried before that, because I'm getting a little bit of petrol on that, but I am getting like a green apple, a little bit of honey, a little bit of sweetness in the aromas coming off of this wine. Let's give it a go on the palate. Oh, the green apple is definitely there. That honey hangs on. You get a little bit of spice, almost a cinnamon there that comes through on the palate. Overall, that's a crisp, clean wine. Would pair pretty good with like a brie and a green apple. Not sure I would put this with a Polish boy, which we will be trying later. So anyway, you can give it a go if you ever get here.
rock and roll is a sensory experience, an explosion of sound and energy, but a great journey demands balance. The next movement in the Cleveland Symphony is one of refinement, a pause to savor a different kind of craft. We leave the downtown urgency behind and venture to the scenic outskirts of Richfield, to a place where passion and precision are poured into every glass. We're at Angelo's Winery. This is not what most would expect from Northeast Ohio. Tucked away amidst landscaped grounds, this family-owned establishment, born from the celebrated Angelo's Bakery, is a commitment to the simple, profound pleasures of life. It's an elegant yet rustic sanctuary built from the ground up to be a destination. Here, the artistry is in the fermentation. The owners pursue quality ruthlessly, forging personal relationships with the grape growers to craft award-winning wine grape varietals. This isn't just a tasting room, it's a commitment to the art of Ohio winemaking, blending dedication with the finest fruits from many renowned regions. Angelo's has been voted Best of Cleveland Winery, and for good reason. It's the total atmosphere, the indoor and outdoor fire gardens, the picturesque vineyard views, encouraging you to unwind. It's a carefully curated experience designed to elevate the moment. The excellence extends far beyond the wine. The culinary counterpoint is essential. House-made pastas, artisanal pizzas, and a varietal food menu that shifts with the season. Each dish designed to enhance and celebrate the wine. And of course, the legacy of the bakery persists. Indulgent, house-made breads and European-inspired sweets and gelato. It's a moment of necessary stillness, a place to reflect on the day, on the unexpected sophistication of this Ohio landscape, the simple pleasures of an expertly crafted wine awaiting the next louder chapter of the Cleveland experience.
So worked my way through the flight here at Angelo's, and I had to revisit this. This is the Rosé Estate sparkling wine. This is actually made with grapes right here, off of the property here in Angelo. We saw the vineyards surrounding the site, and really nice wine. And of course, it paired perfectly with this asparagus cranberry salad. And I ordered a loaf of bread. I don't plan on eating this whole loaf, but Mrs. K and I have figured out it's a wonderful, wonderful staple for the road trips. As you're driving down the road, really nice to pull out a piece of fresh bread and throw that in some of that olive oil. But anyway, let's give this sparkling wine a go on the nose. And man, that is strawberry, that's floral, that's coming off with a little bit of like a delicious red apple. It just comes out kind of nice. Not really getting that brioche-ness that you get when they let it rest on the lees. It's getting more a clean version. Let's give it a go on the palate. Oh, that strawberry holds up. Almost turns to a green apple mixed with strawberry, which is really delicious. I think it's gonna pair perfectly with the cranberries and feta cheese on this salad. A little bit of salmon. It's gonna be amazing. Can't wait to try it. If you get by, give the Estate Rosé Sparkling a go. Stand out here by the vineyards here at Angelo, and in my hand I have their Sangiovese, and right off the bat on this Sangiovese, I don't know if it'll come through on camera, but you notice right, it always has that little bit of garnet color, the Sangiovese. I think they actually say it means little brown one or something like that. Maybe it doesn't have yellow, I don't know. But anyway, it always has that little bit of garnet color, and you notice it right off the bat. Let's give this a go on the nose. It's got a kind of an intense cherry, a little bit of like smokiness to it almost, like a mocha that comes through. Let's see if that holds through on the palate. Oh, definite mocha. Definite mocha coming through on that. It's like a chocolate covered cherry almost. It's really delicious. It comes off super dry. And get that traditional Sangiovese just dryness. Just sucks everything out. Those tannins are pretty high. The acid's pretty high. Overall, this is a pretty good wine. I would recommend this as a must try if you get here to Angelo. So you can see I'm working my way through this salad and the loaf of bread. Actually, I'm not making my way through the complete loaf of bread. I've already packed up about 90% of that for the car, for the road trip for the next couple days. But anyway, I've got this wonderful, wonderful bread, and I didn't quite have the right wine to pair with it yet. And this olive oil, by the way, is fantastic as well. But anyway, between the two of those, the Sangiovese was close. But then I asked them to give me a little taste of their red wine. That's what they call it, red wine, which is because it's a blend, and it's a blend of Merlot and Syrah. And the second I tasted it, I knew it was gonna be perfect to go with this bread and with the olive oil. Let's give this a go on the nose. This comes off blue fruit. So this is blueberries, a little bit of blackberry in that, and then there's a little hint of oak and a little bit of, not quite allspice, but some kind of spiciness to it. Let's give it a go on the palate. Oh, and that's just a beautiful medium acid, medium tannin wine. It's got that blueberry, definitely still comes through. A little bit of spiciness does come through. It comes off almost a little more cinnamony after you try it on the palate. But with this bread and with that olive oil, it's a perfect match. So when you get here, get their noble bread and get yourself a glass of their red wine. Just finished the wine tasting here at Angelo's Winery and Bakery. And by the way, don't forget that last little part, bakery, because that bakery is phenomenal. They have macaroons in there, and their cheesecake is supposed to be amazing. I didn't try it on this trip, but maybe next time I'll get to give it a go. Anyway, I'm gonna head on out of here. I got one more thing I gotta do while I'm here in Ohio, and that's try a Polish boy. So come with me and let's go try one together.
We have traced the sound of rock and roll. We have savored the craft of the grape. Now the final crucial component of the Cleveland experience. A culinary institution that is as bold, as messy, and as unforgettable as the city itself. This is the Polish Boy. This is no ordinary regional hot dog. The Polish Boy is a signature Cleveland sandwich, a delicious act of controlled chaos, fusing cultures and flavor into one legendary bite. It begins with a foundation of perfectly grilled, sometimes briefly deep-fried, kielbasa sausage, nestled in a soft bun. But the true genius is in the architecture. Layered on top is a bed of golden, crisp French fries, then a generous, creamy blanket of coleslaw, often vinegar-based, to provide that essential snap and tang. And finally, the unifying element, a rich, thick, often Southern-style barbecue sauce drizzled over everything. This is soul on white, as Esquire once famously called it, naming it one of the best sandwiches in America. It's a testament to the city's unpretentious, rich culinary heart, found in diners, food trucks, and iconic spots like Freddy's Southern-style Rib House. Even celebrated chefs have paid homage. Food Network's Michael Simon declared the Polish Boy the best thing I ever ate, putting the spotlight on this magnificent, unwieldy delicacy. It's a sandwich that demands two hands, a full appetite, and a willingness to embrace the experience.
I'm at Real Smoked Barbecue here in Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm trying a Polish Boy. I already had a bite. It's pretty fantastic. For those of you that don't know, a Polish Boy is a kielbasa sausage on a sandwich with coleslaw, French fries, and a barbecue sauce. Pretty amazing. Now, if I had to pair this with a wine from Angelo's today, it would definitely be the Zinfandel. The Zinfandel would just pair perfectly, a little bit of sweetness from that barbecue sauce, saltiness of the French fries and that kielbasa sausage. It would be a magic pairing. And I hope if you get here someday, you get to pair the two of them. I'm gonna go in for another bite, but before I do, I'm gonna say so long for now, and I hope I get to see you somewhere on the wine trail.